So Aki was like mad and stuff. So I called Aki. No one's actually ever called Aki.
Yeah.
Some guy at Billabong, not even the main guy at Billabong, some guy that worked in the warehouse somehow had Aki's phone number and gave it to me.
What?
So I call it. I'm calling Australia, and I forget it's like in the morning.
Freaking idiot.
I'm calling Aki in the
It's like 3 a.m.
middle of the night. And Aki's like, hey, hello. I was like, Aki, are you Sterling? He's like, no. He
Shut
hung up.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Alana, what should we talk about on the podcast this week?
Ooh, let's see. You could dive into some fun summer surf stories since it's that time of year, or maybe explore a quirky surf conspiracy theory.
Relax, lady. Do you think you're better than Sterling Spencer?
Oh, not at all. Sterling's got his own awesome vibe and talent.
Hey, Alana, don't speak unless spoken to.
Surf conspiracies, surf summer stories.
You know how women use AI? It's hilarious. The AI is so powerful and can do so much. My wife just takes pictures of a room and is like, change the bed sheets to stripes.
How can it do it for you?
You can do it. You can like take a picture of this room and say, make it more modern. And it'll like change the table and do stuff. That's what women are doing with AI.
Could you take a picture of them?
Make her more modern.
Make her 25.
More modern.
Make her more modern, boutique-y.
Mid-century.
Make her mid-century modern.
Make my wife not mid-century. We're evil.
Make her Gen Z.
Have you ever heard of the Gen Z stare? There's something about it.
What is it?
Like when a waitress walks up to a Gen Z table of Gen Zers, they're just like,
Right.
They just-
They've been on their phones for all the morning.
they don't get like, no, you talk to me now. Look it up, guys. It's a
Is
thing.
that what it is?
There's a Gen Z stare.
I've seen it in the gym.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Like,
What?
where's the like button on your face?
They're trying to zoom in on my face.
How do I subscribe to you?
He's like,
All right, Sterling, it's time for West Peak time.
are we ready to freaking jump in?
Pinch my clips. Hey, guys, just so you know, every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, is that what you say? California time, we're live chatting.
Are we live chatting?
We're live chatting. So every time we drop an episode, me and Sterling are in there chitty chatting. You can ask us questions. We can watch the episode together.
What do you wear when you live chat?
Usually a tank.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it, though?
Tank top and socks.
That's it.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes a beanie. So join us live every Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific time zone. All right, let's jump into the clips. There he is.
Is that Machonsky's?
Dude, that's Rob. We're
Look how
so
smooth he is.
we're so blessed he's alive.
We're so blessed to be watching him.
Seriously.
If you want to learn how to serve, Rob's fundamentals are like solid. He always, when he goes to the bottom, watch him wait for the wave to come. He's like, see how he waited right there?
Yeah, that's stall.
He looked at his rail. He's always waiting for the wave.
Hmm.
He's never rushing anything.
I just love watching him.
I know.
My favorite part, because I don't know surfing, is when he sets up for that bear.
Yeah.
He positions his weight.
It's like he's giving a massage to
Yeah.
that wave.
Like the wave is even kind of like insecure.
The wave is like a woman, and Rob's about to massage the frick out of her.
Whoa.
He's got the oils in his hands, and he's like,
He's got the...
and like he really like. If you're a regular foot,
Mhm.
it's good to watch Machado in a mirror. Now
Oh.
you can just reverse it.
Yeah. But back in the day, you would have to...
When I was a kid, I would watch Rob clips in the mirror.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, Aki and Rob clips.
That is so weird.
Basketball players, they watch endless hours of them playing basketball.
I know.
And I think surfers, it's kind of one secret. Like, you should be watching, like, someone with good technique
Yeah.
once or twice a day.
Well, when I was skating, dude, that's what I did. I would just stare at skaters. And I remember watching Willie Santos trick tips, and I couldn't do any of them. Uh-oh, it's the big boys. T. Cruz and B. Pitt.
Gosh.
Oh.
This guy. I love touching you on your shoulder. And I love staring at you right. No, I love staring at you. All right, we're here. There you are, you big lug of a man. Let's go to heaven. We're already here in heaven. Follow me. I'll show you where your heart needs to go.
I guess when you get that famous, people just want you to stand there. Stand there.
They look so happy. Do you think they're as happy as they give off?
I think they're as happy as a normal human.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that secret scarf he's got on?
Yeah. Brad's got an undershirt scarf.
He's got a freaking undershirt.
Is that a thing? Dude,
They have everything.
Brad's probably got a little bit of turkey neck starting to happen.
Really?
So
he's got some Turks.
He's got to start underscarfing.
And that wind.
Ooh,
Do they have
wind.
fans or something?
I think Tom's hair is trained to do that.
He trained his scalp.
When you get that famous.
Tom's so tapped in. He trained his hair to always be on wind
Windy.
blow mode.
Dude, Brad's getting a big whiff of Brad.
He's getting a big whiff of himself. God, I smell good.
What the?
No needles. Dude, is this Mason?
He just did a board slide?
He just board slid? What?
We're getting surfboard
That was
slides before
insane.
GTA 6?
What's GATS?
GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6?
That
Whoa.
was so smooth. Functional. Does the board get dinged up?
I would assume.
Is that a soft topper?
Is it? Uh-oh.
There's me.
Clemens.
Get rid of him. Get out of here, soft topper.
Dude, so you're shooting people now?
Yeah, dude, I'm tired of it. There's a new sheriff in town. Lose it, soft top. That was Jamie O'Brien. Got him.
Oh, you got Jamie?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, dude, this is some wisdom's getting dropped here, Sturls.
Okay, I'm ready.
If I just took this finger and I tilted it, can you feel your head wanting to go that way?
Yeah, now definitely.
Okay? Because that elbow raised.
He's like, yeah, that actually.
Okay? So simply go like getting your hand like out the car window to turn. So by setting an intention, right, this
Set an
followed.
tension in your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if that's the
This
up,
kid looks so uncomfortable.
do
Go
that.
the other way.
He's
Okay.
pulling
yeah.
his arm.
You can feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we've got then is that if you're in a front-on position, and if you just did this, you could match the angle of the wave.
Oh.
It's all about
You
matching.
just have to move your hands. Honestly, he's
Here,
like,
what?
Oh. Oh, it was just my hands the whole time.
He goes out and he's friggin' Tom Curran.
That logic is totally backwards.
Okay.
Because everything is,
In the thighs.
it's all in your core and legs.
Whoa.
And your arms are like wings. But if your mind is in your hands,
Oh, I see what you're saying. If your focus is on
Like-
your finger.
these, like we were just watching Machowski's.
Yeah, yeah,
You see
yeah.
how calm his arms and hands were? He wasn't like,
Oh. Maybe, I don't know.
there's so many sketchy like surf instructions out there.
Maybe this guy that he was doing it to just had a weird mental block.
Ow.
And he was trying everything he could. Whoa.
Is this Alana?
Oh, this is her new thing? Jack's camera got better.
Yeah.
Jack's learning how to run cameras good.
This is Alana and Kauai. This is how she keeps her donk so in shape.
Right. Whoa.
Where did she get those khakis?
Those are some baggy cacks.
Baggy khakis?
Dude, Jack's angles. Where are you going? Oh, you're doing it? You've got it down.
Is this a griffin?
Dude, Griffin.
We're in Brazil, what a thrill. Who's gonna make a killing on these waves? Italo's out there flipping around. Cosby's going to town. What are you gonna say? Sakurima town. Hey, don't turn that frown. Or no, turn that frown upside down, because we're in Sac Town. Hey.
That was so good. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
That made
Good
my
luck.
wiener feel weird.
Listen to Chris Cote.
Manny,
That was
the best.
awesome.
That was the best call of the day. And what a clutch performance.
I mean,
What a clutch rap.
He'd be a great youth pastor. Get the kids hyped.
That was a little youth pastory.
Dude, he's got fun vibes.
Jesus is in town.
Turn that frown upside down.
Wait. Turn the upside down frown
Frown down.
down. Helicopter ramp. It looks hard to skate.
It looks scary.
The skateboard hits him in the head. What?
Oh, that's the
Oh,
one.
that's the loop-de-de-loops.
What? Here
What?
Gollum showed up?
My ring.
Where did he come from? There's so much going on. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I love this clip. This made me so happy.
That was a nasty pet.
Look.
What? Yeah, dude, he's fired
I
up.
love it, dude.
Chicampanos? Yeah,
He's
that's what we're talking about. He's fired up.
He's Kobe. Kobe. I wish every surfer was like this.
It's kind of awesome.
I seriously wish every surfer did this.
He's like, all right, boys. Dude, that was a nice freaking.
Are you not entertained? Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He gets swept.
Yes. Yes. That person's not even looking at me. He's like,
Kobe.
I love this guy.
Kobe.
Have you ever been that fired up in your life?
Yeah, when I used to skateboard.
Really?
When you see like a homie land a trick, or if I happen to land one.
Which
Dude.
one?
When I'd kick up a little gap, I'd be like, yeah, but never fired. No, I don't think I've ever been that
Have you
fired
ever
up.
been that happy?
Dude, maybe. Have you?
I think so.
That guy. I've never seen a surfer get so happy before.
Dude, when your first barrels,
Whew.
there's no better feeling.
Uh-oh, some AI footage for you boys.
Is this AI? This is the original AI.
This is the original AI.
This is Andy in Japan. This was some of the coolest footage we've ever gotten. Look at his board shorts.
You know how much shorts they could have saved? all that fabric.
All that materials. Dude, those board shorts are so early as core.
Iconic.
This was kind of prime Andy, I think.
What is he here, like 30? Maybe younger.
28.
The original AI.
I miss when AI stood for Andy Irons.
Me too. 7-year-old catches
He's 7?
Chiapu.
God.
Oh, lip action.
Gaze.
Dude, I love his
wetsuit.
wetsuit.
Checkered wetsuit?
Checkered hits. Here we go.
Whee! Is this his dad?
Oh, I don't know. He's going to get a barrel time, mate.
Someone's cutting him off.
Oh, he cut off
He's like, move it, loser.
Sonny Garcia.
Whoa!
Dude,
Dude, that looks sick.
he's grabbing the rail.
That's a huge wave for a 7-year-old. Must be so awesome.
Gosh, let's get this guy marketed and making money.
I think that's what his dad's got going.
I know.
Okay, GoPros.
I love it. That's insane.
Sick, dude.
Here, we're going to play a little game, Sterling. Girl or metalhead? You ready?
Girl or metalhead? What do you mean?
Here we go. Is that a girl or metalhead? It's a girl.
I was going to say metalhead. Metalhead for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metalhead. Yes.
Dang, I didn't get that one.
Girl.
Ooh.
Ah!
Girl.
Metalhead. Yeah.
Whoa.
Metalhead.
Wow,
Ugh.
you're getting it.
I saw the fishnet shirt.
That's
Girl.
a girl.
For sure.
For sure. Girl.
Girl. The shoulders.
You did pretty good. I think you only got tricked once.
Ah!
That's funny.
You can tell by the split ends.
You're right, because girls take care of
Yeah.
the ends at the splits. The worst rack ever.
What do you mean?
Look.
He goes straight taint. Taint.
How is that angle straight on? I should have went back to school.
My balls.
No.
What are those skis?
Yeah, what is this thing even? It's like a wakeboard?
Ski anymore?
It's a rental ski, too.
They look like rental skis.
Okay, this is a Sly safe clip here, my.
Is this Baron?
Is that Baron
It's
Oakenshield?
Baron Mamiya.
Baron Mamiya.
Look at the technique. Look at his foot on the rail.
Jeez.
See his foot like on the rail?
Yeah,
That's core lord stuff. He rides a smaller board, so he has to like really freaking be on his technique.
Oh, he's in it now.
See how he stands in a little bit? That's for core lordness. But then
Really?
he has to grab it back. 'Cause he doesn't want to get bucked off by that spray. And then he takes it off real quick so people don't freaking know. This is all secret core stuff.
Dude, what does that feel like when that spray hits you? Does it feel like a really good car wash? Just poof.
Honestly, It feels like premarital. It's a full body.
Is it cold?
Yeah, the wind.
Yeah, that's what I want to feel. Some cold on my back.
You know when you're in the mountains and you get like just that fresh, it's kind of like a mountain hit with premarital
mixed in there.
Energies.
I get it.
Surf Ranch in Newport.
No surf ranch.
Our community needs golf, not surf. Our veterans need golf, not surf. Our retirees need golf, not surf.
Our retirees need golf.
Well, it'd be kind of cool if they got into surfing.
True. And why does that guy care so much about retirees all of a sudden?
I mean, there's golf courses all over California.
I love this group.
How many wave pools are there? One?
I don't.
It's like way up north.
So somebody's trying to build a wave pool, and these guys put together a rally?
Golfers are pissed.
Dude.
Well, why don't we combine them?
Oh. Yeah, because golfers like to hit balls over water. Oh, yeah.
You're surfing.
What a first world problem.
I think they could build both.
Build both.
Oh. Boxing soccer?
Why?
This seems unnecessary.
Look, and then
where's the ball?
No one even cares.
You're not even focusing on the ball. Just hitting each other. So if you have the ball, are you allowed to get hit?
Yeah. You're a free game. And there's chicks in the goal.
Oh, there's just a bunch of chicks.
Chick goalies.
Chick goalies?
What the? What is this? Is this like UK stuff? Like, our teeth are too good. Punch.
How quickly did you learn a 900 after a 720?
1日.
Did he understand what he said?
They probably translated it.
High five.
There was some pain in that laugh.
I know. Let's watch this Tony laugh in slow-mo.
And right there, it's hitting.
He's like,
look at the pain.
Oh, poor Tony. Gosh, what are they going to be doing in the future?
More spins. How many spins can you do?
How many spins do you need?
I know. When is enough?
Yeah. Dude, you know that clip where the back spray? What's it called? Getting pitted?
Getting blown out of a gnarly pit.
Dude, that's what I feel like a West Peak is.
Honestly, it's the exact same
that
feeling.
Huge spray engulfing your whole body.
When you freaking crack open a West Peak. And it's just like...
Dude, the flavors just hit your mouth.
Come out and just pour it on your head.
Oh, dude.
What are you drinking?
You and me are both hitting the Palomas.
Honestly, I think Paloma's my favorite.
Really? The tequilas? The tequilas?
It just makes me feel like I'm in a faraway desert. In a wave pool.
A wave pool in a desert?
Yeah, in a desert.
Wow.
Where I just get in that deep desert breeze.
Perfect crystal blue wave pool pit. Dude. 2 grams of sugar. 140 calories.
Where do they go to get these?
Real fruit juices, gluten-free.
Where do they go to get these?
Sorry, drinkwestpeak.com. Type in pinch my salt.
How much do they get off?
20% off.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, they could get pitted in a desert.
Who else is giving 20% off? Anywhere.
Nowhere.
Anything's like maybe 5 to 10?
Yeah, 10% off.
20% off. That pays for the shipping.
The shipping's gone.
See ya shipping.
Go to drinkwestpeak.com, guys. Support the podcast. Support us. Go to Westpeak. Drinkwestpeak.com.
Wait.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
What is wrong?
This week got kind of crazy.
What happened this week?
Kalani got mad at me.
He did?
Dude,
Kalani Robb.
I saw that you took his thing down.
Wow.
Kalani got mad at me, dude.
We had to take the soft top down?
I haven't been yelled at like that since I was like 34.
So really, Kalani got mad?
He didn't like the dartboard. That was a bad idea, Ryan.
All right, I'll take full. Here's the deal. Somebody donated the Kalani Robb board at one of our local surf shops, and I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. And then I brought it in. I was like, dude, this would be a great dartboard. And I used the church
Uncle
printer.
Kalani got angry.
Well, we love you guys, everyone out there.
So do you not want to hear what happened? Or no?
I'm waiting.
Are you trying to?
No, I'm
trying
scared.
to dodge this?
I'm just always a wuss. What happened, bro?
Well, first he sends me like this gnarly message.
Like what? What'd he say?
Basically, death threats.
Really?
He bumped it up a notch.
He was that mad about it?
He sent me this long text, basically like, someone's going to come after me if we don't take the soft top down.
Wow.
And I was kind of like, what?
Dude, just blame me.
Well, who's going to edit?
Oh. If I get killed? Yeah, true. Don't blame me.
No, it was kind of gnarly, and I called him. He was like, "Wah!" And I was like, he's like, "Wah!"
And you were like,
"Come to my island." I'm like, "You live in San Clemente."
"Come to my San Clemente."
He's like, "Oh, forgot."
Okay, and then what? And then what?
We've been dancing on the edge of fire.
Yeah.
With the soft tops.
Maybe we crossed the line, dude.
Did we cross a line with soft toppers?
I shouldn't have printed out his picture.
It's such a tricky one because we're trying to. So me and Kalani made up.
Okay.
So we ended up making up,
So
but
you're good.
He was legit angry.
All right, okay. Well, I can kind of understand it.
Why?
I mean, I've never had someone print out a photo of my face and throw darts at it. So.
Well, Kalani was in on the joke.
Right.
The whole time.
We made a few videos and he laughed about them.
He was in on it. But Ryan.
Me?
Yeah. You bumped it up.
I know, dude. I guess you got in me. You got into my psyche and made me hate soft tops. Well, okay, again, someone gave us that soft top. It said Kalani Robb on it. And I was like, oh, this would be funny. And then what are we going to do with it? My creative brain thought dartboard.
Well, I sent him a picture of the dartboard.
Yeah.
And he laughed.
He's like, ha ha ha.
But I feel like someone got into his ear.
Really? Someone's like, they're disrespecting you, bro.
And maybe he started like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We had a long talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of understand him now.
Okay.
He said he's going to come on the pod.
Really?
And explain himself.
Dude, shirtless?
Dude, he does have phenomenal six-pack.
He probably hasn't had a carb in years.
How does he keep that?
Anyways. All right, so he's going to...
Sorry, my mind.
So he wants to come on Pinch My Salt podcast.
Well, we had a long conversation about soft tops.
Really?
Because he was like, dude, I know soft tops aren't core.
Right.
Like, I know soft tops are kooky.
Wow.
But I got into it to get my kids to surf.
Okay.
And I was like, he's like, I was trying to make them cool to get kids into surfing.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, we're kind of like seeing each other's. And I was like, it's nothing about you guys, but I feel like because surfing is in such a vulnerable place right now.
Vulnerable?
We're in a vulnerable place.
Sorry. Oh, I just ruined all your momentum. We're in a... We're in a place. I've never heard that word. If Kalani's watching this, he's like, click off. Sorry, I won't interrupt.
We're in a super vulnerable place. Has anyone ever used it like that?
I don't think so.
If you're with a chick, I'm like, I'm in a vulnerable place.
Every high hormone teenager is in a vulnerable place.
We're in a vulnerable place.
We're never going to get this story out. Oh. You were saying surfing is in a vulnerable place.
I understood about the kids.
Totally.
I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. But you have grown men constantly riding them.
True.
Where I would like to see more footage of Kalani shredding.
Right.
And then, he's promoting the soft top stuff for kids to get to a place where maybe they can surf like Kalani Robb one day.
Totally.
It's like a stepping stool.
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube is so powerful.
It is.
And they're, they have grown men like Pineapple Dave. Where instead of, he's not even surfing, he's just literally riding soft tops constantly in his videos.
Right.
And it just feels like, I feel like it's messing up teenagers or the youth's brains where they're like, why do I even need to get good at surfing? Like these guys are just riding soft tops,
Right.
and they're making a living, and there's tons of pro surfers on hardboards, and like they can't even, they can't even.
Well, it's kind of hindering the evolution of what a surfer should be, like soft top to hardboard to core lord.
Right.
It's kind of
so I'm worried about like I guess my motivation is, I mean, the surf industry is like roasted right now, and I feel like my goal is to make it fruitful again. And I feel like we lost lots of our fruits from just kind of going for clickbait stuff.
Well, when you say the surf culture is roasted right now, do you just mean that it's kind of lost its cool factor? It's like alternative lifestyle.
When I was growing up, I had a vision and a career to go for.
A path. There
was an actual path, and you can make good amount of money if these big sponsors get you. These are the teams.
Yep.
Like there was like 6 to 10 surf companies, and if we're comparing it to basketball, there was like the Lakers, the New York Knicks. There was the big market teams.
Ooh, yeah.
So like getting on that team was like kind of your whole goal in surfing,
right?
Because then you can get paid money and then do the tour and get money. So
going.
That was kind of the system. And then now it's like it's kind of every man for themselves.
Right.
And it's like I don't want kids to just try to get clicks. Like I want them to be great.
Viral.
Going viral is a disease.
It's a drug.
It's a drug. I feel like there's so many surfers that just stop. I want the next generation to find enlightenment through surfing the right way. Not try to do everything for money, not try to do everything for clicks.
Totally.
Not do everything for fame. Like when I was growing up, I was inspired by the momentum generation. It wasn't about being famous. It was just, they seemed like, they found a magical level in surfing and being together, and like they're a crew, and they just seemed genuinely happy.
Well, and they also only cared about surfing.
Yeah, surfing was our heart.
Like they were like surfing. So I was like, we're going to bring a camera. And they're like, well, okay. Right?
Yeah, we would have all been doing it regardless.
With no cameras.
And all my dad's generation, like if they didn't become pro surfers, they dedicated some way or form to surfing to build it.
Yeah.
And it just seems like we've all gotten so selfish.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, if this doesn't make me super rich, let me find something that does. And it's not about the core of surfing.
No.
I mean, I could go on for years about this.
Yeah.
But that's what I was telling Kalani. Like, I'm not trying to like sabotage any companies.
No.
So I feel like we found some peace with each other.
That's cool.
And like we told each other we love each other.
Good.
He said he was going to come on the pod, and
let's do it.
I was stoked. That's one thing I love about Hawaiians. They come off pretty fierce.
Right.
Like they're going to threaten your life straight out of the gate. But they're willing to work it out instantly. They're willing to hash it out.
Yeah, because it could have gone real bad, I guess.
Well, so many other famous surfers, I've had other famous surfers get mad at me, and they just don't talk to you for 20 years.
Until you're dead.
It's like, then they play the passive aggressive game, and it's like, I'd kind of rather just someone come firing out of the gate, and then you're best friends.
That's true. It's like a quick clash and fix. Boom. Well, that's cool. So you and Kalani are good. We're going to get him on the pod one day.
So we're all good with Uncle Karani's.
Yeah, he's cool.
And we're going to figure out this soft top debacle, dude.
Well, I think it's cool. His heart is for kids to learn. And
I was thinking, like, why don't they get a kid surf team?
Dude, that'd be sick.
A kid surf team on soft tops, and it's fun, and make it more about them having fun on the YouTube stuff rather than these grown men riding soft tops. Like I love when Kalani's having fun on the soft top. He's being stupid and silly. Like I back that.
Yeah.
But some of the other guys, like, they're literally just riding them like, this is what I ride. And I feel like it's a little like, I don't know.
I hear you. I hear
know what
you.
I'm saying?
Well,
like, no one should make a career out of soft topping.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more. Let me break it down a little bit. Some of these people aren't making a career out of soft topping. You could say they're making a career out of entertainment on YouTube, and soft topping is a part of it. Like,
it's like their main gimmick.
Right.
I was in Alabama and this guy was surfing on a soft top. Mm-hmm. He's like, dude, I just got this so sick. And I was like, it's not a surfboard. And he's like, what?
Yeah, he broke his brain.
Like, because he just got into it through YouTube, he literally didn't realize that wasn't something actually surfers ride.
Weird.
And it broke his heart.
That's kind of like a skater. They have these things where they put these things over your wheels to help little kids learn how to ollie so it doesn't roll and you get hurt.
Oh, really?
That's like a guy showing up to a skate park with the locks on his wheels. He's like, I started skating.
Dude,
and he throws his board.
I don't think they realize that's what's happening. Or like Tom Segura, like he's soft topping.
Who cares? He doesn't care about surfing.
But if we got Tom Segura on like a 10-6 skip fry and got him in San Onofre and he got long,
dude,
it would change his life. Like, seriously.
He would get it.
Soft top, when you ride a wave, it's kind of like I did it.
I did
but
it.
it's like you didn't really experience like the culture.
Totally.
It's just kind of this mush.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of just like dumbing down the art. Welcome to the 12th dimension. Your finger is hovering over the subscribe button. Click it now.
Dude, I could go for a watermelon right now. Can you even say watermelon
You're not allowed to say watermelon anymore.
Can you even say chicken?
Dude. Dude, that video we did. All right, should I cut to it?
Dude, show them the video you just posted.
So this is a video that we've been talking about making a shorter version of it. Here it is.
Sometimes crazy spiritual stuff will just happen in my life. Do you know what Sky Zone is? Giant trampolines.
Warehouses with trampolines everywhere.
That morning, I watched a YouTube and this guy was saying like ways to lose weight is eating watermelon. So I ordered one from the grocery store and picked it up on the way to Sky Zone. I thought it was like going to be this one. And it was like the huge one. Pick it up. I'm like, geez. I get to the parking lot and I'm like, if I leave it in here, it's going to get so hot. I brought a butter knife because I didn't want to bring in a sharp knife to Sky Zone. I'm looking sus as frick. Like,
right, you have a bomb.
Backpack. So I got these new sunglasses. The reflection is super bright. And I had my beard. I didn't shave yet. And it's mostly black children. They see themselves in the reflection. They're all coming up to me like, whoa. And so I'm like bouncing everywhere. I'm doing backflips. And then I notice like I have a posse following me. I hear one kid go, it's Jesus. Word is getting out Jesus is at Sky Zone. Children are coming up to me and hugging me now. Jesus. They're touching my beard. They're like, it's Jesus. So then I'm like, dude, I'm super thirsty. I forgot to bring anything to drink. I was like, well, I got that huge watermelon.
Oh my.
So I get to the watermelon, pull it out, and all their mouths go. So I bust out this huge watermelon, like, goosh. And these children are like, he is Jesus. I cut one for myself and I looked down at this cute little black girl and she's got like tears in her eyes. And I was like, oh, here. And so I give the next kid one. Dude, I fed the entire Sky Zone. And dude, I'm telling you, this watermelon, it fed everyone twice.
Just like the Bible.
Just like the scriptures.
Where he broke the loaves and fishes.
Yeah, it was the everlasting watermelon. Like it wouldn't stop. Like
so miracles still happen.
Dude, it was a full-on miracle.
I finally made it. And dude, it went viral.
Dude, so many people are yelling. Everyone's mad at me.
Here's the funny thing about the clip is it's just telling a story of what happened.
Like, you're racist.
Well, they're like, if this didn't happen, you're a complete and total racist. And you're like, it did happen.
I don't understand people calling me a racist. It's like, if I didn't feed the children watermelon, that would be racist.
Well, true.
Am I not supposed to, just because I have watermelon, it's like, oh, they're black. That's too culture inappropriate because people have been joking about that. It's like, whatever.
What?
Like,
well, my thing is like,
they're starving.
Well, I've been in places where I'm like, dude, I was at this basketball court. It's full ton of white people. Like, it's a descriptor. You're just telling a story.
Right.
Because people are like, one of the main comments is like, why'd you have to say their skin color? Why'd you have to say their skin color?
Well, the main reason why I said it was black children, because white Jesus is a real thing.
Right.
And I had just been watching, I think Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle has
it was either Chappelle or Kat.
Oh, yeah. White Jesus.
They were talking about white Jesus.
Right.
And how, the Bible always shows white Jesus.
Yeah.
And so, say if a priest or pastor comes around and they think that's Jesus. They're like, oh, right. It's like a thing.
Yeah.
And I had just watched it. And my beard was huge at that time.
Right.
And my hair, and people always say,
yeah, you look like Jesus.
People always say I look like Jesus.
Right.
So I'm like, why are all these, and it was just black kids. I'm like, why are these, the kids that are following me?
Right.
It was just black children. It wasn't white kids. I'm like, why are all these black kids following me?
Yeah. And they're innocent and cute and just being fun.
And I was just like, huh.
So real quick, you did the one thing that people don't get, and I didn't add it to the story, is you were with your son. But that's what makes it funny.
That's what made it funny.
It's a story, so I was trying to.
Okay, so that morning was the beginning of my weight loss journey, and I had been watching this guy who's black.
Don't say that.
Now, I was listening to this guy who's all about building muscle and weight loss.
Yeah.
And he says the biggest food hack you can do is watermelon and popcorn, because they both fill you up, and like it's such low calories, you don't have to worry about your calorie intake by the end of the day.
Okay.
So that morning I'm like, oh. And it was summer, and it was hot.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, what can I do with Wyatt today where like I can get some exercise too without dying?
Right.
And then I was like, Sky Zone.
Yeah, jumping around.
I'll jump around the trampolines and I'll grab a watermelon on the way.
Yeah, and you thought it was going to be a little one.
So I ordered a mini seedless watermelon.
And it was a monster.
And I guess they were out, so they gave you the big one. I mean, this thing was as big as they get.
Yeah.
And I had just gotten this backpack that's a duffel bag, but it turns into a backpack.
Yep.
So somehow I had a backpack that could fit an 18-pound watermelon.
Yeah, it's insane.
And when the guy brought it out, he was like, "Dude, you could barely carry it. I got your watermelon here, bro."
I don't think I've ever ordered a watermelon.
So I got the watermelon, and I'm like, I'm on my way.
Head to Sky Zone.
So when I get there, it's the middle of summer, 120 degrees out.
So hot.
And I'm like, dude, like warm watermelon is the worst.
Right.
And I was like, I'm just going to bring it in. I just got this new backpack and no one will know. And I'll bring the butter knife. It's fine. So I like slapped in my bag. Like, so I get in there and I have never been to Sky Zone.
Oh, that was your first time?
Yeah. All right. So now I'm jumping. It's it's on.
Yeah.
Kids are coming up to me. They're calling me Jesus. I'm like, wow, it's kind of on right now. But and Wyatt was there the whole time, my son.
Yeah, his son was with him.
Dude, so when I bust the watermelon out, these kids, they didn't have money. And the food is expensive at Sky Zone.
It's ridiculous.
It's like $16 for a piece of pizza.
And they don't have like water fountains. They make you buy a Dasani for like $8.
I know, dude. It's kind of ridiculous. So these kids, they're starving
and thirsty.
So when I busted that watermelon out, dude, it was like,
they were like, "Can we have some?"
And I was kind of like, oh. And then when I was cutting it, I was like, looking at it, I was like, dude, there's no way. Like, I have to feed the children.
Right, they're kind of hovering. You had to.
I fed like 200 kids in a day.
Well, the thing that's interesting is there's so many people, white, black, whatever, that are like, this is a cool story. They don't get offended by it. Yeah. And then there's tons of people that are.
Well, I think the racist people get offended.
Well, that's what I was trying to say to you. We were texting about it, and I was like, it's like almost like people want it to be racist.
Yeah.
Like they're like, this is racist. And you're like, no, it's not. Like, I don't know, guys. What's your guys' opinion?
I just thought it was such a...
I mean, it's a...
God works in mysterious ways. And God has a sense of humor, too.
For sure.
And it was hilarious.
God just created farting.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, do you think the parents are probably stoked? They're like,
Oh my God, I was a hero. And when I was driving home,
yeah.
dude, I had the biggest buzz.
It's so weird.
I had freaking Jesus buzz going on.
Jesus buzz, baby.
I had dipped into the 12th dimension. Like, there is something powerful in giving to people.
For sure.
Dude. And giving to people in need, too.
Right.
And like,
thirsty.
Dude, when I was driving home, I was listening to reggae on the way home, and dude, the bass was hitting me, and it was just, dude.
Did you forget Wyatt?
I had to turn around and get Wyatt.
Oh,
but seriously, on my way home, that was one of the most magical days of my life.
That is so funny.
And it was so funny because it's just such a random, hilarious story. Like the one time I grabbed that watermelon.
Yeah, first time this guy's on. Your beard's huge.
It was just so many funny coincidence.
That's
happening.
Awesome. I thought it was completely innocent and awesome and great and whatever. There was no ounce of racism in it. Right?
Well, I just feel like some of the culture is trying to keep it going.
Right. If everyone just was like, oh, this is
we're
cool.
trying to move on.
We're trying to move on. Well, God bless you, Sterling, for doing that.
Thank you, dude.
I'm curious about this personally, Sterling. Did surf parts have, like in skateboarding culture, the last part of a surf movie was the best surfer? Was that like that in surfing?
Yeah.
So we just all copied each other?
Yeah, I wonder who came first. The surf movies back in the day, they didn't have parts yet.
Oh, really? It was just a collage.
Taylor Steele was the first to make that popular.
Oh.
So maybe he did get the idea from skateboarding.
Interesting. So you would watch a surf movie and it was just everybody's kind of weird.
It was just random kind of parts and more fun surf trip vibes. And then Taylor Steele just did parts.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like, who's the gnarliest?
It just kind of ding dong dong.
He was like, these are the best surfers right now.
Right.
And whoever's the best gets the end of the movie.
Sick.
So those guys would all fight for the end of the movie all year long.
Well, that's how Skater was. And when a skate movie would come out, you'd be like, who got the final part? Who is it?
Taylor Steele's movies could get a guy $100,000 paycheck from a brand. His movies became so big, and it was kind of driving the surf industry.
Wow.
Yeah, like you could not do contests and be in a Taylor Steele movie and get paid good.
I met him once in a parking lot. You introduced me. I wish I knew how cool he was when I met him.
Where did you meet?
We were in Encinitas, that parking lot, or Cardiff, down there with Rob. And, and I was like, hi. And I shook his hand. What's your favorite Taylor Steele surf movie? Do you have one that impacted you the most?
My favorite one is Good Times. I watched that when I was like 7. The movie just showed the culture so good. Tons of B-roll throughout the movie.
Yeah, people love that.
And you didn't have Instagram. You didn't be able to see anything when you're a kid.
No.
So that was your way of seeing what's going on out there.
Totally.
And it was kind of funny. Like they did practical jokes here and there.
Yeah.
And one scene, Benji's in a
Benji's in a Weatherly?
There's one scene, Benji's in an elevator. And I think him and Greg Browning, he farts. He does a fake fart, and there's chicks in there, and the girls are like, "Oh!"
You going up? No. Come on.
And then you're a kid just like...
So when you're a kid and you see that, you're like, dude, this is fun.
These are some fun boys.
With chicks farting, dude. I want to do that.
Did your dad bring the VHSs home from the shop or something, and you all sit around?
That was like some of the most privileged things I had in life was I was able to get surf movies.
Early access.
Dude. And my dad was he loved surf movies so much, he would order everything.
That's sick.
There were so many weird, random, stupid surf movies that never saw the light of the day, but we got to watch them.
On the VHS.
Because they would send a lot to the shop
Yeah.
to hope you'd watch it and order it.
Oh, so you you
get like a shop tape.
Heck yeah, dude.
And it just plays in the shop all day long.
Yeah, and you're hoping people will buy the VHS. Was that a good bonding time for you and your dad? Like he'd come home and watch the...
Yeah, that was kind of the only way we would hang out.
So Good Times is your favorite or most impactful one as a kid?
Yeah, I think Good Times is the best. Just the surfing culture was changing fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 90s. It became more about punk rock. That was really exciting at the time because before it was kind of like slow, trippy music.
Okay. And then they added...
Which was super cool. But when Taylor started putting punk music to surfing. It was just what the youth wanted at the time. Yeah, like Offspring and Pennywise and Blink-182.
Blink, yeah, dude.
And like Unwritten Law, Sack Lunch, like all these bands.
Dude. I mean, for me, did surfing open up your eyes to music in a major way?
Well, it made me a bad A at school.
See,
because I was listening to Blink-182.
Yeah,
and people were like, dude,
what's
this
that?
guy's...
That's how I was, because I lived and breathed like 411 videos. So you would discover these bands like Mark Appleyard, and he had Placebo, like Every You and Every Me. Yeah. And I was like, dude, I found this song, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was the way to find music then.
Yeah, dude, it's so sick. I wish it was still like that.
Kids will never know how glorious it was.
It was
so I wanted to be in a Taylor Steele movie my whole life.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got to the age where I could,
what happened?
He quit.
He quit. He's quit. He's quit.
He quit making those type of movies.
What's he doing now? Like ads?
And what's funny, I went to Bali to film with him.
Yeah.
Me and Tori Meister got the green flag to come meet him.
Oh.
The green light.
I was trying to like.
Yeah, I was in Hawaii and.
Oh, you had the opportunity to be in Bali with him.
So I was in Hawaii and I was getting ready to surf the Triple Crown. I was kind of getting in contest mode.
Okay.
And Billabong, they tell me like, hey, Taylor Steele wants a couple guys to come film in Bali. He's living in Bali now.
Yeah.
Do you want to go film with Taylor for 3 weeks? I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was pumped.
Like your whole life led up to this.
Yes, dude. That was my manifestation.
Dude.
So me and Tori, like, they sent us first class.
What?
Dude, I don't know how.
On
it was the
accident?
nicest Billabong had ever been to me. The money must have been good.
Yeah, we'll put him in first class. But I mean, that is a long freaking flight.
It's not too bad from Hawaii.
Oh.
Dude, me and Tori are off to Bali.
That's sick.
So we get to Bali, and Taylor's with us the first day. And he's so nice, and like he's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And we're all fired up to film.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's on. My boards are ready.
Yeah.
And I was ready to spin. And he disappeared.
What happened?
We never saw him again. And so they had a Balinese guy filming us.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this guy's going to film y'all. And we never saw Taylor again. And so we were kind of like,
oh, that's sad.
We're in Bali. Like, we just flew to Bali. We're just me and Tori. And the Balinese guy would like meet us at a certain time every day to pick us up, drive us, and go surf. We're like, where's Taylor?
Where's Taylor?
I can't find Taylor. I wasn't making fun of Kelly yet either. So it wasn't like Kelly beef yet. So we're filming our little tits off.
Right.
And then we can't find the filmer anymore. So this guy, Dustin Humphrey, who's a freaking Core Lord photographer legend.
Yeah.
He like took us in. He lived down the street.
Weird.
He's an amazing photographer. He made Sipping Jet Streams.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Dude.
That's sick.
He made that with Taylor Steele. So he kind of took us in and we were hanging out with him every day and we got awesome shots. So the trip still came out good. I got a 2-page spread and surfing.
Dang, yeah.
So we got killer shots, but we lost Taylor and we lost the filmer.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. I don't know if something happened with Billabong and Taylor.
Dang, I ain't getting paid to do this.
There's always logistics behind everything.
It usually has to do with money, in my experience.
So we lost Taylor forever on that trip. And I went back to Hawaii and everyone was like, dude, how was it? I was like, oh no, we lost Taylor.
We saw him for an hour.
I guess we weren't shredding hard enough.
Maybe he looked you up and down and was like,
Nope. He's not going to cut it.
You don't look like Rob.
What's funny though, if they would have filmed us, I landed some of the craziest airs that trip.
Bummer.
I remember I landed a backside. You know what Matt Miola just did?
Yeah.
I didn't flip, but I did a backside stalefish 360 air.
Dang.
It was the first one I had ever seen. I didn't even know I could grab back there. I think Christian Fletcher used to do it.
I didn't know if I could grab back there.
I did a gnarly backside stalefish.
Sick.
They got a picture of it.
But no video, and that's what you need with a trick like that.
No video.
Dang.
And then Taylor started Intersection. you remember that?
I've heard of it.
So I had already been vlogging and stuff, and I was kind of like, maybe like too gnarly, but
Like too cool.
well, it was hard for me to like just give my clips to someone else when we're building something on my own website, which was basically what he realized. We made the funniest intersection video where, remember Modern Collective?
Mm-hmm.
In Modern Collective is a movie Kai Neville made that was super popular at the time. Jordy, Mitch Colburn, all the coolest guys were in it. There's only 5 of them. And in the beginning of the video, they're standing looking at this prism. It's a crystal prism.
I totally remember
with
this.
techno music. And they're all standing around
and they're
it.
serious.
Super serious. They're all staring into the crystal like, whoa. So me and Dave, I was like, dude, what if I like found the crystal, broke in, and like try to take its powers? Maybe I could be as cool as him. So me and Dave built this crystal. We put a light and like a saran wrap this prism thing.
That's what I remember.
So then I'm walking by a porta potty, and that's how I found it.
It was in a porta potty.
So we sent that clip in, and it was so popular. Everyone's like, dude, this is the funniest. I was freaking shredding in it. I did this huge frontside air 3.
So wait, who'd you send it into?
To Taylor.
Oh, okay.
And it was a hit.
They liked it.
But it was a voting system then.
Oh.
And the voting system was rigged. It was like who could get most of their friends to vote for one of those stupid voting things.
Refresh.
So mine was like, it was the best, dude. It was literally the best one.
Okay.
And I only got to film the surf stuff for it for like a week.
Dang.
So I put like kind of gnarly clips together in a week.
That's sick.
So basically I didn't make it. I didn't make the film.
You didn't get voted in.
When the movie came out, Taylor, he's like, dude, we should have put your video in. It was like, it's so good.
Yeah.
And he's like, because he put in Kelly at the end, he put Joel Parkinson at the end, and like,
dang it,
oh, Gulf Coaster can't make it.
That's a bummer, man.
So that was the second time I tried to be in a Taylor movie and didn't get in. I realized what I'm doing is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Like I had already been vlogging and blogging.
Yeah. Vlogging.
And I realized trying to be in someone else's thing is wasting my time when I'm building my empire.
And what happened with that clip? You just used it for your own stuff.
I put it on my website.
Yeah.
Well, but it was kind of legendary in the core circles.
Yeah, because you were making fun of it, but they loved it anyways.
Yeah.
So it was like a pyramid. What was that even supposed to be?
No one knew. But then Taylor was making other stuff, but then Kelly put the clamp down on me.
What? He blacklisted you?
He blacklisted me with Taylor Steele.
And why did you have to Photoshop his head?
And Kelly is Taylor Steele's like biggest carrot. Like kind of his biggest money maker.
Right.
But I was homies with Rob too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of this, Taylor was kind of like, Kelly fully blacklisted me though. Like I was for sure not meant to be in anything.
Did you?
Because I had gotten invited on drive-thrus.
What's that?
It was another Taylor Steele kind of.
Yeah. So you got invited on it, and what happened?
I got invited on drive-thru multiple times, and it was like somehow never ended up with them, like ghosted. And like I got blacklisted from Kelly. Serious.
Is there any physical proof of this? It's
Not
just
really.
Circumstantial evidence.
I mean, I know for sure.
All right.
Like
you can just tell the writing was on the wall.
Well, me and Taylor were such homies. Like he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't I ever be in your world ever?
It's kind of like when I think we've talked about it, Michael Jordan didn't want Isaiah Thomas on the Dream Team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like
he's like,
no. I'm like Michael Jordan.
No.
Kelly's Isaiah.
Wow, what a bummer.
I mean, yeah, I pissed off Michael Jordan of surfing.
Yep.
And I paid the price. But the problem was like making fun of Kelly was so fruitful.
Right.
In my own world.
Okay, yeah.
Like I didn't need Taylor at that.
Right.
I grew my own wings.
Yeah.
But I was so inspired by Taylor. I always wanted to be in his stuff because I loved him so much.
Oh.
Like more so like as a tribute to him.
Yeah. Well,
Like I almost was on like so many Taylor Steele things, and somehow everything got shut down somehow. Like Kelly was like,
you email, it's like spits it back, mailer demon, email not found.
being a freaking legend, you kind of have to make some sacrifices.
And you have to be humble. Being a freaking legend. Ugh.
But, dude, I was a rebel back then.
Oh, you did stuff and people are like, what is he thinking?
People
You
thought I
still
was
do
gay.
stuff. Your last episode, you're talking about fat women and making me sweat over here.
Do you think Kelly will ever let me in? I think what's going to happen is he's going to realize I'm letting him in.
Oh, yeah. Let's turn the tables, baby.
You know what I mean? And we're already getting there.
Yeah. I think he'll eventually lighten up. Maybe when he comes a grandpa, or is he already a grandpa?
Did you see Kelly's comment?
No, what?
On Instagram?
What'd he do?
On our post?
What?
When we were talking about like his age and like you don't need to stress out so hard anymore.
No.
Show the clip.
So this is Kelly walking out for his final heat at Lowers.
Whoa.
Kelly.
He still got it.
Actually, my new board, the rails couldn't actually serve my full potential.
Did you hear Kelly, the excuses he was making?
I honestly didn't even want to surf the contest. I've been actually pretty injured for a while.
But he kind of needs to give himself some grace. He's 50.
He's almost a senior citizen.
He
can almost get free meals and stuff.
Dude, you're 50.
We love you.
You need no excuse. It's insane you're still here shredding.
You've done it all.
You've done it all.
You've done them all.
You've done them all. Go read his comment.
All right, what's his comment? Let me see.
It's probably got to be one of the first ones.
If being honest is seen as an excuse, you got me. Hit you up after my hip surgery for some stem cells. What?
That's what Kelly said?
If being honest is seen as an excuse, you got me. Hit you up after my hip surgery for some stem cells. We weren't even being mean.
I wasn't talking about his hip.
We're never going to be in that. He's never going to love us.
He tries to act he's not 55.
53. That's what the
You know
point
what
of
he's saying? He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, my knee hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a part of getting old.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need any excuse. And I'm sticking up for him.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody normal can see that video and know that we were saying, hey, dude, you're 53. It's normal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you need zero excuse.
Exactly.
I'm like, you should ride a longboard in your heats and freaking cruise. Just be a legend.
Wild card Kelly. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to call him out like,
geez, I didn't know he wrote that comment.
You didn't see that?
No.
Read it again.
Okay. Oh man, he doesn't like us again. It's like we ping pong with him. He likes us, then he doesn't like us, and then he likes us.
We cut a little too deep sometimes, Uncle Ray.
If being honest is seen as an excuse, you got me. Hit you up after my surgery for some stem cells. Huh. So is he mad? I'm so worried.
Well, he's had a bad hip.
Right, which is what happens, right?
I mean, he's had such a gnarly career. He's destroyed his body.
Exactly. He's a freaking legend.
Kelly is so gnarly. He's still like, I should be beating these fools.
Because he probably could.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Well, that really makes me sad.
Did that bum you out?
Is this kind of just a forgive me video? Like the watermelon, the Kelly video? Kalani. This is you just, I didn't mean to hurt you. Well,
Well, here's one thing.
What?
Kalani got mad at me after he was serving Kelly's wave pool. So did Kelly get in his ear?
Ooh, conspiracies. Alana wanted it.
Because he was like, Kalani was like, dude, there's a gnarly Hawaiian that wants to beat you up and I'm trying to hold him off. And I'm like, what? Like, he's like, yeah, actually, I don't even care, but they care.
Yeah, my friends don't think you're funny.
But he was just at Kelly's wave pool.
So Kelly's the
and
guy.
I'm like, dude, I bet Kelly saw his video.
Yeah.
And we struck a chord with him because, he's like, oh, I was making excuses, but my hip hurts.
Right.
So then he's hanging out with Kalani. He's like,
dude, what
Sterling's doing dirts at your face. You're gonna take that? Take him down, Kalani.
What world have we created? And I mean you created. That if I'm seeing Kelly's like, argh, Dude, we're in trouble.
Dude, this isn't even bad. The early O's.
I know.
The stuff I was getting into.
Yeah.
When Laird was chasing me.
Oh, yeah. Cut to the clip.
I used to make fun of Laird. Laird has always been the coolest, but he's never acknowledged me. Ever. But this one time he chased me. He followed me.
On Instagram?
This is a real story. Do you know who Sony Miller is?
Yes.
The god of all filmmakers. And he had all these pictures of him and Laird giving these huge shakas, like... So I cut his head off and put my head on it. So I posted like, me and Laird doing this, me and Laird doing this. And Sony got so mad. He was just like, oh, I'm gonna find you. So I was staying at Machado's house. Last second he's like, oh, I'm going to meet Laird. Cardiff parking lot right now, you want to go? I was like, and I look down and Laird's so big, I see this. I get a text from Sony. He's like, we're waiting for you. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I get in my car, but I forget I'm in the ugliest Billabong. It was the brightest, stupidest car you've ever seen. I'm like, get in. I was like, they won't find me. And he's just watching me. He's like, there he goes. So I go to the Seaside Market. And of course I park like in the front spot in the back and ordered a sandwich. I'm like sitting back. I'm like, whew, I'm safe. And then Laird walks in. And he's so big. He has to like duck his head. He's like, what? And Sony's like, and I'm like, oh no. So I like run down the cereal aisle and I see Sonny. He's like, huh? Laird's like, I'm hungry. I ran out and got in the car and drove off.
Did you get your sandwich? You've been chased by Laird through grocery
What's
stores.
funny, Laird acts like he doesn't remember that.
Really?
Him and Sony Miller.
Yeah.
Because I was photoshopping my face on Sonny.
Why would that piss him off? I guess people
Well,
couldn't...
this is when Photoshop just came out.
Right, so
it was like he's putting his face on a legend like me.
It was probably interpreted extremely disrespectful.
Yes, now it's like
whatever.
now it's playful and almost like showing respect.
Right.
So they were like, he's just gonna put his face on a legend. I remember seeing comments back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, Sonny was like, dude, I'll find you one day.
Yep. And
so Sonny, he for months was saying, me and Laird, we'll show you how to show you some respect. We'll show you.
At the grocery store.
And dude, that day.
So let's recap this episode. Kalani, Kelly,
right.
Taylor Steele, kinda.
Well, he got caught in the middle.
Laird, Sonny. What's the other one we talked about? You've just been... Aki kind of hates you. Rob. Jeez, dude. Wait, can we talk about the Aki thing? He really doesn't like you?
Well, when we made that video with Aki, that was supposed to be in gold.
Right, okay.
And we had so much fun and we had so much footage. We had put out a fun clip for YouTube when I had a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
We put that Aki clip. And someone at Billabong just didn't like the footage. Us like... I don't know if they didn't like us partying or because that clip was kind of raw. We're kind of like having some fun.
I mean, I just don't know why they would get that mad.
I think Aki just didn't want any partying in videos.
Right.
And we were partying hard.
It was fun. It was innocent.
Well, everyone loved it.
Yeah.
I remember when Billabong launched it, the head guy is like, dude, we need more. We need to send you guys on more trips because this is what people want.
Hey, dude.
But there was beers around, and Aki was real big on like not showing beers.
Are you talking about the arm wrestling scene?
Yeah, like all the partying we were doing.
Right, and it was super silly.
And Aki was on like it was like this last trip, and he was kind of like tired, probably not serving as best as he could.
He had to film all day with us. Get in the hot tub. Okay, so now there's Aki. Jeez.
So Aki, he didn't want the footage to be seen.
Even all of it?
Yeah, they were like, shut it all down. And I was like, well, this is going to be a movie. This is why you sent me down there. This was like the agreement.
We worked so hard.
So basically, they were like, basically, don't use that footage or you're going to lose your sponsorship because Aki's like in charge of Billabong.
Well, yeah.
So I was like, jeez. So they're like, don't use it for the movie or whatever. So I was like, okay. Instagram just came out.
They just put video on Instagram.
So I was like, I'm going to make the first Instagram movie. So we edited the clips.
You could only post 15 seconds.
You only post 15 seconds back then. So we put 10 clips together as a movie on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is kind of revolutionary.
No one's done it.
Kind of legend over here, yeah. Because I wanted people to see it. It was so classic. Us and Raccoon.
Dude, we busted our butts on that.
So that was Flashback Boomerang. So Aki was like mad and stuff. So I called Aki. And no one's been able to call him. No one's actually ever called Aki.
Yeah.
Some guy at Billabong, not even the main guy at Billabong, some guy that worked in the warehouse somehow had Aki's phone number and gave it to me.
What?
So I call it, and I'm calling Australia, and I forget it's like in the morning.
You freaking idiot.
So I'm calling Aki in
it's like 3 a.m.
middle of the night, and Aki's like, hey, hello. He's like, who is this light? I was like, Aki, Australia. He's like, no. He
Shut
hung up.
You've never told me this.
I haven't.
No, Sterling.
Aki hung up. So that's when I made Aki mad.
Dude.
But it's like, it's totally harmless.
Silly stuff.
Well, here's the thing, Ryan.
What, Sterling?
I didn't want to tell you because I know. I try to keep you in a bubble.
You're trying to protect me.
I was trying to protect you.
You know I'm sensitive.
When you're working with legends, there's big egos to deal with. And when you're a comedian, you're always trying to stay true to the art.
Yeah.
And you're always trying not to like, comedy is comedy.
Yeah.
And I can't kiss your ass your whole life.
Right. And
you're gonna have to be able to make fun of yourself.
Yeah.
Because no one is above anyone.
No one's above it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone has to take their lickings.
Take your
lickings. It's a part of the universe.
I agree.
So that's what the tough thing with working with legends. It's like, with the Kalani thing, the dartboard was too far.
Yeah.
We found his tipping point.
We found the line, and we respect it.
We respect it.
Jeez, dude, this episode is going to be titled like.
And with Kalani, I was up front. Sometimes I can be a little cheeky and ask for forgiveness after.
Oh yeah.
Kalani was like, "Hey, we won't make fun of you if you're not into it."
Yeah, we're talking about the videos of
because I'm exhausted from death threats,
the drama and the death.
Yeah, I'm so over the drama. Like, I don't want to make fun of anyone,
right?
If they're not with it, because we're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any ulterior motive in our hearts.
Ulterior motives, yeah. I always have to say it clear. Yeah.
You said it in Chinese.
Ulterior motives, yeah.
Ulterior moto carts.
So, all right. Well, we'll just keep pushing on and we'll figure out those boundaries.
Are you trying to wrap this up?
No, I'm just trying to give it like we're trying here. We're just having fun. One thing I don't want is people to think of the Pinch My Salt podcast as a bunch of people that just make fun of people.
Well,
because if they don't watch the full episodes, they don't see the tender love behind.
Well, that's what I also said to Kalani. I was like, if you watch the podcast, we're singing your praises left and right.
Thank you. Yes.
So you see one little clip on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like on the pod, it's way different.
Yeah. You can't just watch the clips, but it is what we push out. People just need to know our hearts.
Well, I don't think comedy is good when it's coming from a bad place.
That's true. We've talked about
I
this.
just don't think it's funny. I think when there's a bitterness in it, it just doesn't hit it right.
Right.
I think good comedy hits hard when, to me, the watermelon video we just did is perfect example.
Because it's pure.
It's harmless.
Yeah.
It is touching scary places.
Well, there's
but when my heart is pure with it, I know it can make it.
And it comes out through the video, through the comedy.
But if you have bitterness, if there is racism, if there is jealousy, like Kelly is a tricky one. Because there's so many people jealous of Kelly.
Right.
So if you're making fun of him, it's like, oh, you're just jealous.
Right.
And it's like, no, I've always been Kelly's biggest fan.
Florida boys.
I mean, when it comes to his surfing and career, it's like I've always been like, dude, he's he's underappreciated.
Wow.
On the big stage.
Right. The worldwide stage.
But, you know, these guys are so gnarly. It's so fun making fun of them.
Yeah. Like you just
because
said.
it's fun. It's fun humanizing legends.
Yeah, totally.
Like they are mortals.
But yeah, you're right. When you're in that circle of legends.
So if they're getting mad at me and it's their ego,
yeah,
I can take that. You know, because I can see through them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're just mad because you're trying to live in a legendary world in your brain.
Yeah.
And you're trying to make me live in it with you.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we're all human.
Yeah.
We all poop.
All our poop stinks. Totally.
No one's above anyone. We're all the same.
Dude, preach it, man.
Which I think is the beautiful thing about comedy.
Yeah.
It normalizes everything.
It cuts through it like a knife.
You need comedians around to
yeah,
keep things real.
I mean, that's why SNL is so highly reverenced and endeared, because it cuts through all the crap.
I mean, that's a great example. It's just some reason it's harder in the core Lord sports.
Well,
like I bet in the skate world, if I was doing this, it would get heated.
I can already think of a few.
Or
guys.
the NBA world.
You're right.
It would be gnarly.
Yep.
Like dancing on, like I'm LeBron's biggest fan, but I don't ever want to meet him.
Why?
You don't want to meet your heroes.
That's not true. You said that about Tom Carroll and you would love to.
Well, he's enlightened.
Oh, okay.
He's the only one that's, he's defeated his ego.
It's all about the ego.
Like LeBron would be so tricky and scary.
Maybe he's a sweet guy.
I love him so much. I don't want to mess it up.
I don't think you'll ever meet him anyways.
Well, Klay Thompson.
I know. That kind of.
We've been talking a lot.
No, you have not.
I didn't want to tell you.
Are you for Rizzle? Are you serial?
Can't really talk about what we talked about. It's classified.
You're lying. You're lying. Can you tell me off camera?
I'll tell you off camera.
Are you serious? He's talking about Klay Thompson, guys, one of the Splash Bros. Randomly, you'll send me a text like, so-and-so's mad at us. And you always say us. And I always just kind of roll my eyes now because I'm so used to it. I used to get my heart rate up. Now I'm like,
fired up.
Now I'm like, all right, another guy's mad at us.
What if Brad Pitt gets mad at us?
Dude, I'd love it, Brad. He needs to spank us.
Whoa.
That was a joke. I'm feeding into the mean rumors.
Uh-oh.
Brad Pitt, we've been naughty.
Someone who's keeping track of your gayness.
I know. They're like, okay, I gotta call.
Oh, I found another one.
Found another one.
Someone wrote me, you said, oh my Lanta?
Why do I always say that? Where did I get that? I think I heard.
I didn't want to tell you this.
What? Here we
I try
go.
to protect you.
Oh my Lanta? Where did I hear that?
Apparently, if you say oh my Lanta, like you're for sure gay.
Okay. Yeah, right. I'm looking it up. What does it mean?
Oh my Lanta?
Yeah, where did I get that? All it says is like, oh my Lanta is an expression used to convey surprise, excitement, or disbelief.
No, this is like on the streets.
No, dude.
That's an AI would know.
Oh my Lanta. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Do you want to wrap it up?
I need to go surf skate. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Did you grab those rib condoms?
Thanks for coming.
To wrap it up.
Oh my Lanta. We're done. Bye, guys.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.